You see, today in the world, there's many things are like if you see those who they are going online who claim to be Christians. If you take the money part of their mission, they will never show online. And we have many examples without mentioning names. The second super chat disappear. Oh, bye-bye. They disappear. They make a different platform. They don't come back until they found out nobody follow them. They thought if they make a new website, people will come and follow them because they became like very important, very famous. Nobody care for you. You go and you know you are important in YouTube. If you don't go from YouTube, nobody follow you. Muslims, Christian, doesn't matter. All those they claim to be religious, the money is a huge part of what they do. The second you take the money off, they are not there. They are not. But when you look at the disciple, how much money Paul was making from at that time his YouTube, let us say. What about Peter? What about their life was misery. Their death was very, very, very ugly. Yet for them, they knew they will be killed, they knew they will die, and they never hesitated for a second. That alone is a great witness for me. So you see, when the Lord he says, from their fruit you shall know them, he meant what he said, not from their words. I can speak to you about following Jesus, and and then the second somebody put a gun in my head, I leave Jesus. Oh, don't kill me, I will leave Christianity. They never left. They let them watch each other. Even the Quran, by the way, the book of the devil, speak about Christians of Najran. I don't know if anyone knew about them. According to the story in the Quran, a king, his name is An-Nawas. He is a Jew. Again, the Jew. So this king, he came to the city of Najran, which is a Christian city, and he commanded everybody to be burned. He made like in the ground, like it's like a deep hole, like it's like a small valley, let us say, massive size. And he brought the Christians of Najran, and he told them, if you don't leave Jesus, Christianity, I will burn you alive. And here the Quran described the story in a very funny way. And a witness and the witnesses. Okay, what is that? The condemned are the make of the ditch. So he made a ditch. He killed them. The translation is very stupid. I mean, who's the translator here? I mean, this is an idiot. What the kind of this? Let us say different translator. Another idiot. All of them are idiot anyway. All right. By the way, this is there's nowhere in the Quran says cursed. What cursed were the people of the ditch? Where it says that? Anyway, so anyway, he is condemning them, yeah, but it's not cursed. Anyway, so he built a fire, and he made them sit on the fire, not by it. idhum alayha qu'ud, and they are sitting on it. So he made them sit on the fire, or in the fire. And then he asked them to deny to believe in Jesus. They refuse. They refuse. And this is telling you how powerful the faith of the Christians and how famous they are with their sacrifice and faith, to the point the whole city is willing to die burned alive, but they will not deny Jesus. All right? Even the Quran witness for that. And this is a proof that the story of Muhammad and about Christian changing the Bible is a lie. Because why people they are willing to die burning and then they will change their Bible? That is not an act of the same faithful people, right? Why somebody is willing to be burned alive and not to deny Jesus, he is willing to change the book he believes in. So even the Quran witness that we are very faithful, and Christians are not for sale, not a true Christians, right? Any other question? All right, I think we have enough for today. I hope you enjoy your time. Sorry, the internet is not good today, and we lost like once, I think. But I think the Jews left us alone. This is why we were able to continue. And don't listen to those stupid people who keep trying their best to make you hate the Jews and hate Israel. My friend, Jesus born into a Jewish family. Yes, he is the God of the Jews. He's born before his existence have nothing to do with the Jews. But nobody in the world can deny that Jesus himself, born of a woman, her name is Mary. And if you claim to be a Catholic and you love Mary very much, remember she was a Jew. Anyone who opened his mouth against the Jews, unless they do something bad, we can disagree with them about their belief. They deny Jesus, and that means anyone who don't believe in Jesus will go to hell. So he's a Jew or not, doesn't matter. Anyone don't believe in Jesus will go to hell. But that is not a reason for us to hate them because they refuse to accept Jesus. Because there's many Christians of us will go to hell too. It can be your father, it can be your mother, it can be you, it can be your sister, it can be your daughter. But because they are driven with their hatred to the Jews, there's a big machines of hatred working. If you are a true Christian, you can debate the Jews, you can defend, you can prove them wrong, you can save them. The Bible says in the book of Romans, Israel will be saved. Peter, he made a speech, he saved 3,000 Jews and they accepted Jesus in less than 10 minutes. 3,000, this is after Jesus was crucified. So if the Jews are cursed by God, if the Jews are rejected, why in the world Peter will convert 3,000 Jews in a few minutes? Because they are good people. They were convinced, 3,000. The Bible says that, as I'm not making things up. So in every group, why we speak to Muslims, why we debate them? When I say Islam is wicked and will make you a wicked if you are a Muslim, because I assume that from the wicked, there's good ones can come to God. Paul himself used to go after Christians to kill them, which means he was wicked. But look how great Paul was. From wickedness to holiness. He walked in the walk of holiness. From a person who hated every single Christian, he hated Jesus. To be Paul. And there is many between the Jews and many between the Muslims, they will be Paul. And you have no right to say to them, you don't have an option. Because this is not your decision. God, he loved the world, so he sent his only begotten son to save the world. If somebody is from India and he is a Hindu worship elephants and idols, this person is still loved by God and you invite him to join. You have no right to say to him, you cannot. You don't own Jesus. And any priest he claimed that he have the keys of heaven, he's a liar. He's the devil, actually. The key of heaven is only in the hand of Jesus. The Father himself, he gave the authority over the flesh only to one person. His name is the Messiah. So, Jews or not, everybody is invited. As long as a person is alive, you see this Muhammad hijab, the devil? You never know. You never know. It might come one day. How much evil he is? God can change the heart of people, my friend. He can. You can be the most evil, wicked, and God can change you. David Wood, he was what? He was in jail, right? Is that true? He was in jail. He was in prison. I don't know how many years, which means he committed a bad crime. And then he said, okay, I want to be Christian. Can any of us who says how a person graduate from jail, he can become a Christian, or you are not qualified? Nobody can say that. None of us can say that. But we can judge later if he is really true Christian or not. Not judge him as a person, God will judge him, but we can judge the fruits